Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. It is a beautiful Wednesday and I am on my way to the gym. It's very early in the morning. It's around 7 o'clock. I want to get to the gym early today just because it is going to be so hot today. It's going to be about 95. It's currently about 75, so it's really cool. I got to take the bus to go to the gym because unfortunately I don't have my driver's license yet. But taking the bus isn't really that bad. It's not as bad as everybody likes to make it seem. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts to get some breakfast first because I don't really have any food at the house and I need to get some food. We need to get some food. I have work later today at 3 o'clock and before that I got a doctor's appointment. So I'm just gonna get the gym out of the way. And that's that. Sorry, I'm looking to see if the bus is back there. This bus says it comes to the bus stop in like 5 or 4 minutes, so I want to get there now. Anyways, yeah, we'll see what goes on today. Yeah, it's gonna be workout. I also have an appointment because I got something wrong with my foot, so I gotta figure that out. And then I gotta go to work today. And then I might, because I do work at a supermarket, I might just go grocery shopping after work is over. I'm on today at 3, so, and I'm working from 3 p.m. to 9, so, and my store closes at 10, so we'll see. Okay, I am at Montclair State right now waiting for a second bus. Now, I really don't have to transfer. I just choose to because there's a really steep hill between where I get on the bus and where the gym is at. So, you know, even though it's basically like a mile and a half, I don't really feel like doing that walk. If it was downhill or if it was flat, I would totally do it. But anyways, yeah, we're here at Montclair State University, home to Jersey Joe, although I do think he graduated. He was like the mascot. He's so famous across TikTok. Go follow Jersey Joe. He is amazing. But yeah, something I'm really upset about is New Jersey Transit just raised their fares from $1.60 to $1.80. And if you're going even further, it used to be $2.55. Now it's $2.90, which is the same price as it is in New York. Yeah, man, New Jersey's expensive. I'll tell you that for free. But you know, what sucks is that once these fares increase, the buses are not getting any cleaner. The drivers are not going to be any more friendly than they already are because they're not friendly. Most of them are not. I'll just say that. And you're just paying for the same system, but you're paying more. Now, I mean, the train fare went up even more. The train fare, I think, went up 15% versus, I don't know, you do the math, 160, 180. That doesn't sound like 15% to me, but the train fares went up a lot. It used to be from here about $7.50 to get into the city. Now it is $8.90 from here. That is absurd. Yeah, just transit's getting more expensive, and it sucks because they were supposed to put in congestion pricing in New York City, but they didn't for, you know, various reasons. And that means that New Jersey Transit is going to raise their fares. So as of right now, if it costs $9 from here, $9 both ways, that's $18, and the toll to get into New York City is $16. So it would actually be cheaper to drive into the city. Although I don't know with gas and parking if it would really make a difference, because you still probably need to find a parking garage if you're going to park in New York City. And unfortunately, those parking garages are also very expensive. I swear, everything in New York's a ripoff. And Jersey is almost as bad. It's crazy, but anyways, I'm gonna head to Dunkin' Donuts first, and then I'm gonna walk to the gym. I like to eat before I work out because whenever I work out, I get so hungry. And I'm kind of done with cardio. Obviously, clearly, I have a weight problem. It's not a severe one, but I do have a weight problem, and I just don't really care anymore because you know what? Why should I sacrifice my happiness eating what I want to eat to impress society when society doesn't care about me? I mean, think about that for a second. Like, I would rather like try and get strong with my muscles. I mean, I already lift. Now, I don't lift like heavy things. I'm not moving bricks all day, but I do lift a lot of heavy stuff because I do work at a supermarket. So that helps me a little bit, but it's obviously not enough. Like, I'm still pretty flabby, so I try my best, you know what I mean? But I'm just done with the cardio part. I haven't really gained or lost weight in the past 2 years. I've only gained about 15 pounds, so that's not too bad. In like the past 2 years, I'm just very consistent. But yeah, I'm talking too much. The main part of this video I will talk about later. I just got to get on the bus first. This bus leaves at 7:30, so stay tuned. All right, we at Dunkin' Donuts right now. Should I get a coffee or a tea? I usually prefer tea, but we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna sit down for a bit. I do want to kind of address the situation that happened with Trump, but I just couldn't find the time. Now I have the time to talk about it. And what are my thoughts? So first of all, nobody should wish death upon anyone. Okay, first of all, so don't be like, oh, it sucks they missed Donald Trump. Don't say that. That's just really ignorant. Okay, I mean, I don't care who you are. You don't wish death upon anyone. And yeah, it was just shocking that this happened in, you know, the 2020s, like in 2024, that something like that happened. Wasn't Ronald Reagan the last president to get assassinated? No, not Ronald Reagan. Did Ronald Reagan get assassinated? I think he might have, actually. I'm not sure. I would have to look that up. But if somebody knows, let me know. But yeah, it happens, man. It's just like horrible that even happened. Now, this has nothing to do with how I support Donald Trump, because I don't really like Donald Trump personally. But then again, I don't really like anyone running except for Robert F. Kennedy, and he's probably not even gonna win. I actually love Robert F. Kennedy. I mean, the media hates on him so much, and it makes me mad, because just because he's an anti-vaxxer, everybody hates him. Everyone. That's literally the only reason. And he has a few weird conspiracy theories, but I think that everybody has their flaws, and I think that we need to look past that, and we need to really think about what's best for our country, and Trump and Biden definitely are not that. Biden doesn't know where he's at, and Trump is a criminal. He's crazy. But at the same time, I do have more respect for him now that he got shot. I must say, like, I have a new respect for him, more so than I used to. Here we got the s'mores donut. I'm gonna try it and let you know what I think. Is there marshmallow in here? Let's see. That's marshmallow. It's good. Maybe not the best thing to eat for breakfast, but dang, napkins. I'm not getting up. I'm already here. But yeah, I live in an extremely liberal town, in a very liberal state for that matter, and I still don't hate Trump. I mean, I do, but I'm not the type of person that would wish death upon him, and I definitely do not support Biden either. The reality is, 70% of this country does not want Biden or Trump to be president. So who are that 70% of people going to vote for? Either they're not going to vote, or they're going to vote for RFK. Simple as that. Also, I love how during that pathetic debate, Trump and Biden were challenging each other's physical health and like how good they are at golf. Man, have you ever seen how ripped and how like in shape Robert F. Kennedy is? That dude is in shape, and he's like 70 years old. I also feel really bad for him because his family's turning on him. They don't like him anymore. That's pretty effed up. This is the mango pineapple refresher. Usually I get it with green tea, but today I got it with lemonade. And Yeah, I prefer it with the green tea over the lemonade, but it's still pretty good. And something that makes me have no respect for Joe Biden, which I don't have any respect for Biden, is that he did not want RFK to be in that debate. So, you know what RFK said? He said that, you know what, screw these two guys. I'm gonna react to the same video. I'm gonna watch the debate and he's gonna give his own answers. Which he did, and I watched it. He made more sense than the two of those. And I love how no one likes him. I love how the media hates this man. For what? So what if he's an anti-vaxxer? I can think, that's really the only thing I can think of that I disagree about. I mean, I could literally think, oh, I mean, he is pro-Israel, but so are most politicians. I think they have to be in the US just because Israel's like our biggest ally or whatever. But if you actually listen to what RFK says and not just go off of his conspiracy theories, we got to do what's right for this country. And I think that having Robert F. Kennedy as our president, he's the only person in politics that explains why inflation is so bad. He's the only one in politics that explains how bad mega corporations are, how evil they are. He's very honest with people. He wants to bring back trust in the government, which we don't have. I mean, and the fact that they wouldn't put this man in the debate, even though he clearly had enough votes and everything, I think that really pisses me off. And I think that just shows, and Biden he only wanted the debate to be done on CNN or MSNBC. That is so biased, because those are the two most liberal media, so of course he wants them on there. He didn't want RFK, God forbid, and this is just like, it's propaganda straight up, because they don't want a two-party, we want to keep the two-party system. I think that we should be going against the two-party system. I don't support it at all. I support independent. I honestly think that if Robert F. Kennedy was a Republican, I think he would get more votes. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up my food and I'm gonna head out of here. Before I go to the gym, I want to point out this iconic location. If you grew up in Montclair, you know this used to be. If you know, this used to be Pathmark, the supermarket, before Pathmark went out of business. Matter of fact, is that a Pathmark basket right here? Hold on, let's see. No, it's a dollar store basket. But a lot of people use these loading docks to break in and explore the place, which I've wanted to do, but yeah, I guess they use, maybe this is something somebody used to get down there one time. And this place is iconic, man. This was actually a whole shopping mall at one point, but for years it's been shut down and the town's debating what to do about it. Of course, their initial plan was to build a supermarket, but you know that's not how things work. They're going to be putting in apartments, probably luxury, I'm assuming. Unfortunately, the back of this place has now become a homeless encampment, unfortunately, for, I'm guessing, some Venezuelan migrants or something from New York that came to New Jersey. What's sad is that this whole shopping center has basically become a homeless shelter, because you also have a bunch of people that camp out of their cars in the back, which sucks. If this was the predominantly white part of Montclair, they would have been out within days. The city would have kicked them out, but because we're in a predominantly minority area, the city doesn't really bother. It's just kind of messed up. At least that's my point of view. There isn't really anywhere in Upper Montclair to park anyways, but that is the predominantly white part, and this is the predominantly black part of Montclair. Although that is changing, because this area is gentrifying as well, so that is also, who knows what this place is going to be like in a couple years. Alright, y'all, I'm heading into the gym now. I was walking around for like an hour, and now I'm finally at the gym. Alright guys, so I just finished up my shift, and the worst thing just happened right before my shift was over. So this lady, basically, I don't know how to explain it, but alright, here's what happened. So I was putting items away, and I asked my manager if these items were returns, and she said yes. Now, I guess she didn't know, because my other manager came up to me and said, "Did you take this cart?" And I was like, yeah. And it turns out it was a customer's stuff, and they left to get their wallet. Oh my God, I feel so bad. But then again, it's not really anybody's fault. I mean, it was just, I guess, bad communication. I don't really know, but I know if I was a customer, I'd be really mad. And I had to deal with a lot of rude people today because it's really hot, so people are just aggravated, and that happens. But anyways, I didn't realize that today was National Hot Dog Day, so I'm gonna go to a place to go get some hot dogs. I am hungry, and yeah, I want to eat. And let's talk more about that Trump assassination, because that was crazy. Okay, here we are in Paterson, New Jersey at the new Corral. It's National Hot Dog Day, so I wanted to get a hot dog, and unfortunately pretty much everywhere else is closed, and this is the only place nearby that serves hot dogs that's open this late. It's around like 9. There's actually going to be a thunderstorm, which really sucks. Yeah, you can already see the lightning. The clouds are pretty damn dark, so I might have to wait it out. I might not get home till about 10 o'clock tonight, but we'll see. I can just smell the rain. You know how you can smell the rain? I can smell it coming. Although we need it, because it's been really hot, like 95 degrees every day. It's too hot. So this is actually kind of like a diner, and what kind of pisses me off is that they have their hot dog listed as a sandwich, which is pretty crazy. But that's all good. Wonder what's in a hot Texas wiener. I'll have to ask the lady. I'm really a big fan of these prices here. I mean, eating out in Paterson's a lot cheaper than like eating out in Montclair or Bloomfield. And I mean, there are actually some really good eats in Paterson. So this is one of them, which I don't know because I haven't been here before, but the service is pretty good so far. As soon as I walked in, the lady asked me what I want to drink. So, oh, they got a pastrami sandwich. Nice, but I got to get a hot dog today. What's funny is they advertise their hot dogs from the outside, but they only have one on the menu. Alright, so the music's a little loud, probably gonna get me copyrighted, but is what it is. The hot dog's actually really good, and we got this disco fries right here as well. Disco fries, oh, this place is not really a diner. It feels like a diner, and especially the menu, so I love some good disco fries, especially at night. These ones are really good. It is good. Dipping anything in gravy tastes good, but so back to what I was going to talk about. The assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Now, I had to cut the video short because there was somebody walking in the back, and I didn't really want to upset anyone. I didn't really want to have anyone ruin my video, so it's kind of like a part 2 almost, although it's all going to be uploaded in the same video. It's just, man, it's just crazy. And I mean, Trump's got a lot of street cred. What can I say? He's got a mugshot, 34 felonies. This man's been shot at. He's hood, man. He's got that street cred, I'm telling y'all. Actually, as a matter of fact, the only other person sitting in here has a Trump hat. So I do think he's gonna win, though. I really do. And I mean, it is what it is, you know. And I don't really. One time, I actually got into a little argument with somebody online. I usually don't, you know, go back and forth with people on the internet. But this time, this person was like, oh, W shooter or whatever. Obviously talking about the person that tried to shoot Donald Trump. And this person was like, oh, good, that was a good job on the shooters. It's not. And you know what? I think Biden's done. I think Biden honestly has no chance. I mean, let's just be real for a minute. Okay, so the hot dogs and disco fries here are really freaking good. Unfortunately, the music's loud, though, so it's probably going to get me copyrighted. But whatever. So the reason I stopped filming in the Dunkin' Donuts was because I was just, you know, the lady was in my shot, and I didn't really want to talk about this in front of somebody else, so it is what it is. In fact, the only 2 other people in here are wearing Trump hats right now, so yeah, I think Trump's going to win. And I mean, even after all of this, I still think it's crazy that, you know, people, because I actually got into an argument with somebody online about this. I don't normally argue with people online, but this time this person was like they said W shooter, like W means a win, a good thing, like, and they were talking about the person who would try to shoot Donald Trump, and I got into an argument with them. They blocked me, which is whatever. I don't even think I knew who the person was. But yeah, the fact that you would wish death upon anyone is just crazy. Unless it's like baby Hitler or something. I mean, if I could go back in time, or if I was alive during the 40s and I could go into the future, or 30s or whatever, whenever Hitler was a baby, I would probably kill baby Hitler. I would. But anyways, it's just crazy, man. Trump's got a lot of street cred. I ain't even gonna hold you guys. Like, this man has been shot at. He's got 34 felonies and he has a mugshot. This man is hood. And he's got like 3 baby mamas on top of that. This man got a lot of street cred. I'll tell you that for free. So anyways, I gotta eat. I'm gonna try not to get an Uber home. I really don't want to have to take Uber. Yeah, no, Ubers are very expensive. Jesus. These fries are so good. I need a haircut so bad. And I'm gonna try to get one either today or tomorrow. No, I mean tomorrow or Friday, because today's Wednesday. But yeah, I'm shocked by what happened. And you know, it's just at this point, it doesn't even surprise me anymore. I mean, people. A lot of people hate Donald Trump. You know, a lot of people hate him with a passion. I kind of do hate him, but not really that much. Not anymore. You know, back when Trump was president, okay, everything kind of got effed up during COVID. I mean, we all know that he could have handled the pandemic a lot better than he did. He handled the pandemic terribly, but prior to the pandemic, our country had the best economy it had ever had. Our inflation was low. We had probably our country was extremely safe at the time. And then obviously COVID messed up everything. And then Biden has just screwed things up beyond belief. I mean, I don't hate Biden as a person, but I do think he's not a good president, and he needs to go. He needs to go. And I think that the media likes to portray Donald Trump really badly. Or people just praise him. It's like crazy. This man is like notorious. It's crazy. Like, this guy, I mean, he's probably the most well-known, maybe not famous, but probably the most well-known person in the world. Except for maybe like Ronaldo or someone like that, like a famous soccer player. Other than that, I would say Trump's the most famous person in the world. As crazy as that is to believe. But this place is so old school, man. Y'all, let me tell y'all this. New Jersey has better hot dogs than New York. It is what it is. New Jersey has way better hot dog places. This is not quite as good as Rutt's Hut, which is in Clifton. That's the best hot dog, period. But there's a lot of good hot dog places in Newark as well. In New York, every time I've had a hot dog in New York, it's usually not that good, and it's really expensive. This is $3.50. In New York City, this would have been $7 if it was in Midtown. And yeah, the prices here are pretty good. I'm telling you, Patterson has some good eats. We might actually be in Clifton, because the street we're on, oh wow, it's raining pretty heavy. But the street we're on is the border of Patterson and Clifton, and I think it's still Patterson, but I'm not sure. Even the phone here is old school. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just shocked by everything that happened, and I mean, I still believe that there's a slight chance that him getting shot was fake. There's a slight chance. Because, I mean, a lot of things don't add up. I mean, he's a lucky man, because if he didn't move his head in time, he would have died. He would have died. And that'd be pretty terrible. Now, I definitely wouldn't be grieving if he died. I mean, if he did, I'd probably just be like, oh wow, that sucks. He does not affect my life. But it is what it is, man. I mean, the fact that he's that lucky, good for him. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and God bless all you guys. rains, it pours. This rain is insane. I'm taking an Uber home. I didn't want to have to do it, but I am not walking a block in this. No, not with my phone and everything in my pocket. If I want to take a shower, I'll go to my bathroom. I'm not trying to take a shower outside. This is crazy, bro. Wow. There's no real awning either, so I'm just gonna wait in here. I doubt it's gonna get any better for the rest of the night, so you gotta do what you gotta do, right?